As you can see now, I have polished the watch and got rid of all the marks. It's really polished, so it's not focusing well. I polished the underside. I've also taken the small bezel out, or the ring, bezel ring, and I've polished that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to matte finish the casing, the top bit and the side bit will be matte finish. The underneath, the casing, I will keep it, the ring underneath here, I'll keep this polished. The sanding paper is it's not very coarse. It's about, let's say, 600 grits, so which will give a slightly brushed lines, which I like to see. There's many ways you can do it, but this is the way I'm going to do it on this occasion. I've just wrapped a heat tape under here, because I don't want to, when I use the sanding paper, I don't want to create any marks on the polished side. I folded the sanding paper, and I'm going to do it in one motion, and so it's all in the same line. And so as you can see, so I'm going to do it until I am satisfied. So I'm going to keep on doing this until I create a nice brushed finish. Let me just show you a little bit here. As you can see, it's starting to create lines. It's really, the light is reflecting too much, but let me just turn that light off. There we go. As you can see, it will all smooth out, because at the moment you're seeing it's not done, but when I'm going to continue to do it, it will all smooth out. Make sure you remember, if you want to do this, just keep the hands in one motion. If you want to do it something like that, make sure you use more grit, like 1200 grit or 1500 grits, and it will be a much more smoother finish. But this is my preference, to use quite a heavy course of grit, so I can get more brushed lined. But if you prefer to do it in your own risk. As you can see, the sides are brushed, and the edging, the corners are automatically became polished. See, I've not put any tape on or anything. As you can see, the top side of the edging, they all stayed polished. I can either leave it like this on this side too, they're polished. Here also automatically created a line, and it looks nice. I can either leave it to create the side polish, or I'm just going to sand it down to the matte finish. So I'm not going to stop scrubbing until I've received full satisfaction of the finish. So I'll continue do. It's not a fast process, very slow. It will take a long time to hand finish it and get the perfect result. But it is, you can achieve it. So you'll have to continue do it until you are satisfied. I've just washed it down just to show you, washed the mat, washed everything, just to show you. Sometimes the camera doesn't really show everything. It's very nice because of the reflection of the light that I use. But if I turn this light off, watch, see, and the camera is not focusing all the time. I'm using the same sanding paper. I've been only using the both sides of this small piece. I don't need to change to a better fresh one because it will start taking too much, and this is it's quite smooth now. All it's doing is just creating a very fine line, taking the polished away. This is almost the final bit. All I'm just going to do is really not press any hard, but just making the lines kind of smooth. So all I'm doing is just rubbing it, very light press. I've just cleaned this with the hot water and soap, just the washing up soap, and dry it off. What I actually did first was I gave this a polish with my polishing machine, and then I hand sand it down and finished it off as a matte finish. So as you can see, the result is excellent. I'll show you the rest. This has also been polished, and that goes on the top. And the case back, I polished it. It's all now ready. That's polished with the machine. The crown, also I polished it. I've fitted the inner bezel, sorry, the outside, the ring bezel, which is the polish side. I've also fitted a glass, but as you can see,